In this video, you're going to learn everything that you need to know about an exponential graph. So if you're a beginner and this is 100% new to you, or you're literally just trying to revise on this topic, then this is definitely where you want to be. Hi guys, Lever here from Bright Young Brains. Exponential graphs. This is what you may be visualizing. So with an exponential graph, we know that two things that we always want to keep in mind is that an exponential graph is just, like a curve, and it always has an asymptote. It will never touch. The standard form of our exponential graph will always be a times b to the power of x plus q. Now, your value for q will always be telling you your asymptote, in the sense that the equation of your asymptote here will just be y is equal to q. If your q value is a positive, then this is just going to be a positive number. If your q value is a negative, then this is just going to be a negative number. So for a and b, a, we can refer to that as our initial value. A will basically usually give us an idea of what our y-intercept is, but we'll go deeper into that just now. B, we can refer to that as our growth factor or decay factor. So with A, we mentioned that it somewhat has an influence on your y-intercept. So what we mean by that is, usually if you're working with like a basic exponential graph, say you had an equation like this, 2 times 3 to the power of x, this is your equation. An equation like this will plot a graph that looks like that. We can see here our y-intercept is going to be this 2 there. Our asymptote is going to be the line y is equal to 0. We do not see the dotted line visibly. So that's what A basically does if your graph is a bit basic. If your graph is somewhat a bit more complicated, just keep in mind that we refer to A as an initial value. Now, you also want to keep in mind that your exponential graph, you can think of somewhat 4 pictures. One where you have a curve like that. This is another image, another one, and another one. So your exponential graph will only ever be one of these 4 curves. Your exponential graph only has one asymptote. A hyperbola has 2. An exponential graph has 1. So you want to keep that in mind whenever you will be working with an exponential graph.